Hello and welcome back to Daniel Drives. I'm Daniel Achterhuis and today I am down south in Hampshire for the Steeleford Supercar Show 2023. I've actually just done a bit of commentating at the front, walking around with a microphone, live PA system, talking about the cars. Very daunting, but it went quite well. But basically in this video, I'm going to have a walk around because there are hundreds of supercars, really interesting, of all sorts of kinds and colours. And basically, yeah, we're just going to have a look. So I'm going to subscribe and follow me on social media at DanielCars05. So the event today is here at Stansted House, and I mean, what a venue. The building is stunning, and there's plenty of land. There's helicopters over here as well. This is interesting to see them land this morning. I think there's about 4 or 5. Yeah, there's 5 helicopters. I think there was meant to be about 3, so I think there's some extra. But seeing them land, you know, really close to you, is really quite scary. And at one point, it did look like one of them was about to crowd surf. But yeah, there's definitely a sight. And we just love to arrive at a car show in your helicopter. What a life. I just want to walk over to this Ferrari. It's a Ferrari 488, and it is a really, really nice spec. It's dark blue, but I think what I love most of all is the interior of this, because it's sort of like a tan brown leather interior, but it's also got a sort of a blue carbon fibre weave, and I just think that's really, really nice. I think a lot of supercars these days are all getting wrapped, and they're all like luminous this, luminous that, and I think sometimes just nice understated colours like this on a car like a Ferrari can be really, really nice. And if I was to have one, say for example one day the Panda 100 HP was suddenly worth £2 million and I sold it and I bought one of these, then I'd probably spec it a bit like this. I just think it's really, really nice. I think every car here is really, really nice. I always think an event like this, it's always difficult to pick out what to talk about because there is so many cars here. There's so many, and they're all really, really nice. But I can't do it anymore. I can't do any more talking about these cars. I need to look at Porsches. So let's head over there where there are a couple of really, really nice 992 GT3s. That's better. 992, 911 GT3. I love these cars, and still, I think after 2 years of them being out, this is still probably my dream car, and the car I'd buy if I had the money. But yeah, this is an interesting spec really. Very stealth. It's all black. It's got matte black wheels, gloss black paintwork, tinted windows at the back as well. And I just think it's naughty. It's really, really naughty. And I actually said when I was doing the commentary, I said if you're driving along, one of these raises up your rear view mirror, you're going to feel intimidated, and I just think it's brilliant. You tripped over a child. But yeah, there's another one over here actually, and this is a Guards Red 911 GT3. Let's have a look at this. I'm getting ran over here. Bit of traffic. Lovely stuff. Cameraman Ewan Finley's coming across now. I'll leave his YouTube channel in the description as well. Check it out, it's very good. But this is another 911 GT3 in Guards Red, and I think this is probably the colour I'd have, or maybe signal yellow. But I just can't stop looking at these cars. Any event I go to, I'm drawn to these cars. They're lovely. This is more like it. A Mark II Volkswagen Golf GTI. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I sound like somebody from the 80s in an advert, but this is actually for sale. So let's have a look at some of the deets, shall we? I really should stop. But yeah, this is for sale. 1986 Volkswagen Golf GTI Type 19 for £8,000. It's covered 155,000 miles. A guy called Stephen selling actually. Free promo this is. But yeah, it's only had 3 owners and it's 37 years on the road. And apparently there are 2 thick A4 ring binders of service history. There's a very nice McLaren drives by as well. That's nice. I just love it when you're walking around and there's action, there's cars driving around, and I just love it. I just think everyone's happy. They're all looking at nice cars, and an event like this is so worth attending. I just think it's brilliant. And another McLaren, 720S, just creeping by. It's got a very distinctive whine to the 720S. I don't know what it is, like it's the power steering or something electronic, put it that way, but sounds interesting. Look at this copter, oh my word. I promise I'll never call it a copter again. Look at this helicopter, it is massive. I'm actually going to be in a helicopter next weekend, which makes me sound extremely posh. And cameraman Ewan is doing many hand signals behind the camera to distract me. But yeah, me and my girlfriend Izzy, I've got a helicopter experience next weekend in Snowdonia. So if I'm never back on the channel, you know that we didn't land safely. But yeah, it's always nice to see a helicopter up close. I'm now stood by an M3 Touring. It's like teleportation. One shot I'm stood over there, next shot I'm stood here. Yeah, it's nice to see one of these actually, because this is an example of a car which I really like, but it's just not selling very well because it's not necessarily what people want. I was saying earlier on, you know, if a BMW customer has a choice between an X5M and an M3 Touring, they're probably going to go for the X5 because that is the latest trend. But it's nice to see an M3 Touring, and it's even nicer to see an M3 Touring with a roof box on it. I just think that is extremely utilitarian, and I know it's probably got absolutely nothing in it. But yeah, I really like these cars, and I think they deserve more attention. I think the whole grille thing, front grille thing, is over now. I don't think that's really worth talking about. I think people have got used to it. Maybe that's, you know, controversial, I don't know. But me, I don't mind the front grille anymore. I think I've learned to accept it, which maybe isn't a great thing, but yeah, I just think I like these cars, and it's nice to have fast estate cars in the car market. Well, this is a car and a half, 997 generation GT3 RS. I'm taken aback by this, genuinely. He's actually got the boot, the bonnet. Don't know what you call it, because obviously the engine's at the back. 3.8 litre straight six in the back here. What an absolute beast of an engine. But yeah, I love these cars. I really, really like the 997. I think it's aged so well. And you know, the GT3 RS has been an exception. If you just look at like a 997 Carrera, for example, value for money is incredible. It's the Toyota Guru Yaris. There seems to be one of these at every car show now. I still really like them. I still think they're great. I mean, the hype has kind of worn down a bit now, I believe. When they came out in sort of the latter stages of 2020, everyone went absolutely insane for them. But I think now it's calmed down. I'm in a couple of the owners groups on Facebook actually. It's interesting to see how they're finding them, and yeah, people are still really enjoying these cars, and rightfully so. Never been in one, really like to one day, but they're brilliant, and they're just nice. They're just nice cars. You probably can't hear me, but one of the helicopters is now taking off. Wow. And off it goes. So there we go, the 2023 Steeleford Supercar Show here at Stansted House, down south in Hampshire. It's been an amazing day, a really, really amazing day. What an array of cars, mixture from Porsches to Ferraris to Lamborghinis. There's been all sorts here, such variety, but very happy to be reunited with my little panda. So yeah, absolutely amazing day. So massive thank you to Drew and George, who are the organisers and invited me along today. It's been an amazing day, and I really hope that you have enjoyed coming along for the journey. Also, massive thank you to Ewan Finley for helping me out filming today, and let me stay with him last night. It was a huge help and meant that I didn't have to stay, spend the night sleeping in the car, which is never nice. And I think everyone knows that you don't end up sleeping at all when you sleep in a car. It just does not happen. I know from experience in the Lake District, which if you watched the last video, you'll know how well that went. So yeah, I'll see you next time. In the meantime, subscribe and follow me on social media at DanielCars05.